is nice, really nice for him.
Free at last, free at last. Great God Almighty, free at last.
Yeah, I wouldn't associate those terms with him, but
That's a little strong, a little overreach.
Yeah, that's a little overreach. But okay, he's finally free of Cleveland, and we had talked multiple times about what we would do if he kept staying there. And I'm glad he's going to a new situation. Here's the thing. Baker was a number one pick. He is not a number one pick quarterback. That's it. It's fine. Him and Sam Darnold are going to battle it out in training camp for Carolina. I wouldn't be shocked if Sam Darnold beat him out for the starting job. So he got traded for half his salary and a conditional fifth rounder, right? My problem with Baker has always been he's a lot of talk but no action type. Even though, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike him as a person or anything, and I want him to get his money and all that stuff, but I just don't. He is not a number one pick to me, and it's kind of coming to fruition. He's one of three people in NFL history, three quarterbacks in NFL history that have been picked number one to not even get a second contract. And that's Jeff George. Who's the other guy from Oakland?
Russell.
Yeah, DeMarcus Russell and him. So he's the third on that list. So do I expect big things? No, the roster's pretty crappy. He has a good running back that can do can catch out of the backfield, and
when he's healthy, sure.
Yeah, and he'll probably be injured again this year. Even though I love Christian McCaffrey. But
big fan.
He's probably going to be injured again. And he had the best situation in Cleveland, and he still couldn't do it, even though he won a playoff game, and everybody keeps talking like he's the Messiah because he won a playoff game against Pittsburgh. Okay. So did Tim Tebow. Where's he at? He's not even in the league. So there it is. That's my thoughts on Baker. I think it's a non-issue, even though he's just such a big personality. I think that's what makes it a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I disagree with you 100%.
Sure.
Obviously, he was first-round pick. He's a Heisman Trophy winner.
Not first-round pick, first overall pick.
First overall pick. He Heisman Trophy winner. He was a winner in college. I mean, did he win it all? No. But he didn't play for Alabama. So, whatever.
He played for fucking Oklahoma. What are you talking about?
Oklahoma hadn't won shit in a long time.
You act like he played for like Southern, a directional school. Come on, man.
Look, this dude walked on.
Okay? Yeah.
That's what he did. No, he walked on. And then he started. This dude has had balls his entire life. And I get it because of that, his little mentality that he's just going to go out and prove himself. I get it. It's off-putting, but I think that makes him something. He reminds me a lot of Vince Young out of Texas, that kind of guy. And I know Vince Young didn't make it in the NFL. But he reminds you of that guy who will win you something because he's got that something.
Yeah, he's winning a Super Bowl?
Here's the thing. Let me think.
Yeah, that's it's always here. Okay.
Not in Carolina.
No.
I think this guy is talented, and I think he believes in himself, and I think he gets you a couple wins. I think he gets you a couple wins a year just by his bravado. I think he's been humbled this year and realizes that he's no longer in the collegiate ranks and it's not rah rah. It's a business.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how he comes out of this. I think it's going to be very interesting. Sam Darnold, you don't think he can beat Sam Darnold? Fuck Sam Darnold. He can beat that dude. And if he doesn't, he doesn't deserve to. Okay. And I get the fact that Carolina is saying, of course they are, that Sam Darnold, they're very impressed with him in the building. Well, of course they are.
Yeah.
They've already got him. They traded for him. Of course they are.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. But please, Baker's more talented. The Browns were a good situation. I think it was a huge mistake on his part to play injured last year. I think he damaged his reputation. I think he damaged his ability going forward. I think he's going to correct that. I hope so. I hope he's healthy because this kid has got a lot to prove. And I think he's got the chip on his shoulder and he's going to do it.
Well, he's always had a chip on his shoulder. And I agree with you.
Yeah, true that.
I think it's commendable that he played injured last year. And that's,
I don't think it's commendable. I think it's stupid.
Well, okay, hold on. Let me finish my point. I think it's commendable because that's how, especially us as Midwesterners are like, yeah, man, you got to fight for the team and you got to play hurt and everything. It was stupid because you put bad tape out there and NFL teams are like, come on, man, you got to update your resume. Right. So I think it was stupid, but it was commendable. I trust me. This has nothing to do with him as a man or I think he is a competitor, has a chip on his shoulder, the whole 9 yards, whatever you want to say about him as far as internally. I think he's just not talented enough to me. He does not pop off the tape. And you and I know we've seen quarterbacks that pop off the tape, right? He does not. He is not a number one. And that's my only point. Has nothing to do with him personally. It's literally he does not pop off the tape. And then he put really shitty tape out there by playing injured, which again is commendable and stupid at the same time. Both things can be correct. So I wish him nothing but the best. And I really hope he proves me wrong, which would be awesome. But I don't see it. You look at him throw and the immaturity of even when his first coach, how many coaches did he get fired? Oh, 2. So
he didn't get them fired.
Come on, man. Okay. So 2 coaches got fired when he was the quarterback. All right.
Well,
he didn't get him.
Well,
he didn't get him fired. Okay.
Their second coach, that fucking idiot. God.
Which one?
It's like
the idiot to me, but okay. Yeah. We can ride that whole wave. You know why they're an idiot? Because they didn't run the ball and they relied on Baker.
Hey, look.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you? It's crazy.
That's going to be a problem for the Browns going forward. Look, Kevin Stefanski is not some fucking offensive genius that everyone thinks he is. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand who his running backs are. Yeah. This dude will throw to Nick Chubb when he should be throwing to Kareem Hunt. He doesn't understand the talents of his 2 running backs.
No, I agree.
I think legitimately they have the best running back duo in the league.
I could argue.
You can put Chubb against Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor. You can put whatever. But you add in Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best duo in the league, in the fucking league. And Kevin Stefanski didn't understand, like, okay, you run Chubb, you do the wheel routes and the flank passes to Kareem Hunt. That's what you do. This guy was a moron. And they think everyone in the NFL thinks he's a offensive calling genius. He's
Yeah, they
not.
think he's a savant. Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
Uh,
he's not. He's not McVay. Okay, he's not.
no, but okay. So I would put up their roster against anybody in the league.
Yes, absolutely.
Baker
In
won
one of the toughest divisions in the league.
Yeah, and Baker won one playoff game.
Dude, stop.
He's
Look,
a number
the
one
AFC
pick. What do you want me to say? Come on.
He's been in the league since 18. This is the toughest division.
How
in
many
the
years
league.
do you want to give him? How many years?
This is the toughest division in the league.
4
That's
years.
a fact.
4 years.
Dude,
He
toughest.
had one good 7-game stretch. How many years do you want to give him, man?
First of all, the AFC is the toughest conference. And then you're talking about the toughest division within that conference up to that point. Now it's the West, but before it was the North. This dude's coming through that shit. Okay. And he's
With
coming
the best
through
roster.
He's coming through two shitty coaches, and then you got this mediocre coach. Let me see, this mediocre coach, Stefanski. Fuck
Come on,
that.
man. You know, he should have done more with that as a number one pick. Period. If Peyton would have not,
You're so full of shit. If you're the number one pick, by definition, that means you're going to the shittiest team in the league. Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to the shittiest team in the league if you're the number one pick.
yeah.
Come on. Stop.
Okay. Fair enough. So
Stop.
they are the shittiest team in the league.
They were.
They were his entire time there. They were the shittiest team in the league.
No, they got progressively better.
Yeah.
That's what they did. And that was
No, they didn't.
They did, and it was
No.
through shitty coaching. Jesus Christ.
They did not get progressively better. Did they make the playoffs last year?
Last year we just discussed he played on half an arm. Half an arm. Oh my God. Dude,
You keep saying progressively better, but that's not true.
you like bury your head in the sand. What's that bird called?
Ostrich.
Yeah, bury your head in the sand. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
They don't actually bury their head in the sand, but
Who knew?
anyway, obviously we disagree on that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Look, I love you, Baker. I wish you nothing but the best, but you're not number one.
I think it's going to happen in Carolina. I kind of wished he went to Seattle. I think it was a better situation, but whatever, man. Whatever. He's got a job. He's going to have a job. He's going to have a job.
Yeah.
He's going to beat out Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that. He's going to.
Maybe. We'll see. I think we're done here.
We're done.